John, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show live. This week, coming to you from my RV. So, this week, I want to talk to you about restaurant tips. So, we always talk about restaurant tips on this show, but I think it's important to talk about it because it might be your first time watching. So, like we always say, when you go to a Disney restaurant, if you have special dietary needs or if there are things that you don't eat because of textures, you can talk to the server and ask them if you can talk to the chef, and they will make your dining experience a little more magical, which is what they're there for. And we do that all the time because of my autism, and there are things that I won't eat because of the textures and the softness, and I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well. So make sure you talk to the chef or want to before you you eat something that you don't like. So anyway, that's my tip. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, the Disney hotels, as we always say, have amazing pools. And at most of the hotels, those pools have one of my favorite things in the world, water slides. So this week, we are going to cover my top 5 hotel water slides. Number 5, the water slide at the boardwalk. Now, for those of you who don't know, they changed the water slide at the boardwalk. It doesn't have that crazy clown thing anymore. It now has a Mickey and Friends on it, and I think it just made that water slide a little bit more popular. And it's very fun. It gives you that theme of the old boardwalk roller coaster. Number 4, the water slide at Old Key West. I did this one 10 times during our one night stay at Old Key West back in February. And it it's designed like a big sandcastle. And it's amazing, and it even helped me earn some subscribers from a bunch of guys watching who I know, who I call personally the Beardo Bunch. Uh, but yeah, it's a great water slide and it's a great pool. Number 3, the water slide at the Grand Floridian. Now this water slide was designed within some rocks, which is good. I mean, it's great. It and it really and the water just feels so good. Number 2, the water slide at the Yacht and Beach Club resorts. Now, the one pet peeve I have about the Yacht and Beach Club water slide is that you have to exit the pool area in order to get into the entrance to get on the slide. But still, it is a fantastic water slide. It, it jets you right into that majestic sand bottom pool. And my number 1 hotel water slide, the water slide at Bay Lake Tower. Now, it may seem simple, but the thing at top makes the shape of Mickey's head, and it was my very first water slide I've done when we joined the Disney Vacation Club, and I just love it. It I mean, other water slides have great themes, but I think this is the best Disney water slide in Florida, hands down. And like I said, It helps you soak up a lot of that beautiful Florida H2O, which feels like you are getting a massage. So let me know in the chat or in the comments what your favorite hotel water slide is. And now it is time for Diz or Dat. So it's summertime. This time of year, especially on both coasts, it's hot. So it's a good thing on both coasts you will find great ice cream options. Hi, Vanna. So at Disneyland, there's Salt and Straw, the Plaza Inn has ice cream, and the Main Street Candy Palace, and at many locations at California Adventure as well. And at Walt Disney World, they have twice as many ice cream locations, such as their Salt and Straw, Ghirardelli, the Main Street Confectionery, and so much more. So let me know in Hi Gaming Waves. Yeah, shout out to you, Fuge, if that's how you pronounce it. So let me know in the chat or in the comments which coast has the better ice cream, Diz, Disneyland, or Dat, Walt Disney World. And now it is time for my humble opinion. So every morning, and I get mod. I don't know what that means. Now it is time for my humble opinion. So every morning in the Magic Kingdom, they do a welcome show on Cinderella Castle. But once upon a time, this show used to take place on the Main Street train station. And that built up the excitement. And then afterwards, you would see guests jetting off into Main Street for either Mine Train or Space Mountain. But I think they should do it at the train station again for people who aren't staying at a Disney hotel. That way, people who are staying at a hotel can skip all the formalities and just jet it for Tomorrowland or Fantasyland. That's my humble opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So, on local Florida news, I've heard from a friend who works with my dad that the Florida governor has given Disney the thumbs up to build a 5th theme park as well as 15,000 more hotel rooms. And I know what you're thinking. Big John, where are they going to build all that? I mean, they have a lot of stuff there already, but there is some land on the other side of the Epcot and Hollywood Studios areas that they can definitely build stuff up on. Because I remember watching one of my favorite documentaries, Walt Disney World Behind the Scenes. They said they have land set aside for more hotels, even for more theme parks, and that still holds true today. And I want to know your thoughts. If Disney were to have a 5th gate, what would it be? Let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later. What kind of park do you want to see? What kind of hotel do you want to see? Personally, I would like a hotel that pays tribute to former attractions. That would be pretty awesome. See you later, Fuge. Thanks for watching. But I want to know your thoughts. And of course, with D23 right around the corner, of course, I doubt we'll hear anything about a 5th park at D23, especially when they have major announcements already with the Magic Kingdom expansion and turning Dinoland into Tropical America. But I don't know. Tomorrow did say there are going to be huge announcements besides those at D23. So I hope he lives up to that promise. Tomorrow, if you're watching, I hope you live up to that promise. I doubt he's watching. But so anyway, that's our show. As I said, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. For this week's shout outs, make sure you guys check out Maria over at LBV TV. She does amazing vlogs and live streams from the parks. Definitely check her out. Also, make sure you guys check out Matt and Goo over at Goo to You. They also do amazing vlogs and live streams from the parks every single week. Definitely check them out as well. Also, make sure you guys check out Samantha Lowe. She did a cast member preview of Tiana's Bayou Adventure the other day. Definitely check that video out. To know about the latest from Disneyland, make sure you guys check out Fresh Baked Disney. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, Quaharini.